Welcome to my channel. Today we'll talk about a fascinating era in aviation history. Back in the late summer days of August 15, 1978, a new Titan took to the skies under the control of the U.S. Air Force. The F-16, a fourth-generation multi-role fighter jet, roared into our world. Just a few years down the road in 1983, the MiG-29, a comparable force of power, also took its first flight. Over the ensuing 4 decades, the F-16 would etch itself into history, setting numerous records for lightweight combat aircraft. As we moved into 2018, more than 4,500 of these fierce machines had been crafted. During the icy tensions of the Cold War, the F-16 often found itself facing off against the MiG-29, two titans with similar capabilities, but vastly different destinies. The F-16 became an emblem of American military might, while the MiG-29 found wider use, particularly among nations aligned with the Soviet Union. Even now, with the MiG-29 still in the manufacturer teeters on bankruptcy's edge, in the heart of the Cold War, the F-16 was a manifestation of American military prowess before the introduction of its heavyweight sibling, the F-15 Eagle. It was a sign of the times, a showcase of simple, cost-effective technology, the answer to a need for a frontline combat aircraft. Ultimately, General Dynamics, a company that had previously produced the two-seat tactical bomber F-111, was chosen to develop the F-16. Incorporating advanced technology and lessons from the ravages of the Vietnam War, the F-16 offered a panoramic view with its bubble canopy design. Its single-engine layout and digital fly-by-wire system allowed for precision control and agility. The F-16 further departed from convention with a side-stick control as opposed to the traditional center stick, enhancing control during high-speed maneuvers. The F-16 had 3 main variants, A, B, and CD, while EF variants were used for training. The F-16 was a compact yet formidable fighter jet, capable of reaching breathtaking speeds of up to 1,200 miles per hour at altitudes around 40,000 feet. It served as a versatile powerhouse, adaptable to a wide range of profiles. Despite over 650 recorded incidents involving F-16s, none had been shot down in air-to-air combat. However, it had its vulnerability to ground fire, with 6 losses during the Desert Storm campaign in 1991 due to Iraqi air defenses. Meanwhile, the MiG-29 was designed to secure air dominance in a condensed area, engage in long-range intercept missions, and locate targets. Design features, such as its large, swept-back wings and 2 widely spaced engines, lent the MiG-29 exceptional maneuverability. It boasted a top speed greater than the F-16 and excelled in close-range dogfights. However, it was hampered by a relatively short operational range, owing to its fuel consumption and complex control system. In conclusion, both the F-16 and the MiG-29 stand as iconic symbols of their time. Each with its own set of strengths and weaknesses, they represent the height of their respective nations' technological prowess during the Cold. The chessboard of aerial combat tilted toward the opponent's side, sleek and precise. Yet this daring maneuver is typically off-limits in standard units, only executed as a spectacle by pilots with specialized training. Yet when it comes to the F-16 and MiG-29, the margin of distinction is not particularly pronounced. Both revered warbirds have been subject to relentless modernization. The latest MiG in the lineage, the MiG-35, was unveiled to the world at the North Air Show in 2017, pulsing with advanced features, such as the capacity to track up to 30 aerial targets up to 200 kilometers away. It houses a new breed of engine, the D-33MK, boasting 3-dimensional vector thrust, cutting-edge sensors, advanced positioning systems, and fly-by-wire control. These enhancements substantially augment the MiG-35's prowess in the theater of battle, while simultaneously curtailing operational expenses. In stark contrast, the F-16 welcomed its latest revamp in October of 2015, with the advent of the F-16V, affectionately christened the F-16 Paper. It comes equipped with an active electronically scanned array, ASA radar, which is typically found on the 5th-generation F-35. It showcases fresh control systems, electronic warfare capabilities, target acquisition, and data link sharing, enabling it to converse and coordinate with 5th-generation fighters such as the F-22 and F-35. A string of nations have expressed interest in ushering their F-16CD fleets into the era of the F-16V. The F-16 and MiG-29 are often viewed as having parallel capabilities, yet the MiG-29's combat records are somewhat lackluster. During the Gulf War in 1991, Iraq tragically lost several MiG-29s on the conflict's opening night, and a Cuban MiG-29 inadvertently downed two of its own aircraft during a training. The MiG-29 tends to fall behind most NATO combat aircraft in beyond visual range combat. However, in the up-close and personal world of short-range combat, the MiG-29 outstrips its competitors. It can attain greater speeds, offer increased agility, and outperforms the American F-16 in the gritty realm of close-range dogfights. The Russian MiG-29 is more nimble, more effective in close-quarters aerial warfare. The primary Achilles heel of the MiG-29 is its antiquated control system, which makes it less intuitive than the F-16. Modernized F-16s boast advanced electronic controls, while many early iterations of the MiG-29 still cling to mechanical control systems. Western pilots who have taken the helm of MiG-29s have often found them more demanding, physically and mentally taxing. At this time, many nations that once operated Soviet-era MiG-29s are nudging them into retirement. The Russian government is on the hunt for buyers for the MiG-35, the successor to the MiG-29. The F-16 production lines have temporarily paused due to a dearth of new customers. However, redesigned iterations of the F-16 are slated to serve in air forces worldwide for at least another decade. Do you concur with this evaluation of the F-16 and MiG-29? We invite you to share your thoughts and feedback in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe.